of this session.
Bravissimo.
Okay. Well, I want to go to bed. Where can I sleep for the night?
Come with me, my dear. We'll go upstairs. We'll take you to somewhere where you can sleep. I've arranged a place perfectly for you. I knew you were coming after all.
Yeah, amazing.
She'll leave you up a towering set of 3 different sets of stairs
Oh wow.
till you reach what you presume to be the attic.
So the attic. Where the fuck is the attic? Oh, it's there. Okay.
Oh, I know it's not much to look at right now, but we'll get you some things in the morning. In the meantime, by all means, take a bedroll, take some silk blanket, and she'll pass you like a massive feathery silk duvet. Please make yourself at home. I've been told you need to be kept safe and out of sight. Otherwise, I would have put you in one of the guest rooms.
Oh wait, you don't know why I'm here?
Not fully, no.
Oh,
I know enough, at least. Your mother and I are good friends.
yeah, no, I remember you.
Do you? I'd be surprised at that.
Well, I remember someone like you. You give off the same energy.
What would that be?
No, mysterious person. I rarely met my mother's co-workers, so you know.
Oh, I'm not your mother's co-worker. We go further back than that, at least. Call us
Trix,
contemporaries.
Trix would probably, if she had met her, I assume she would have been around for a time she was in the house. So she's just basing it off that.
You've probably seen her about once in your life, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah, but like I assume her energy would like pertain the same.
Yeah. You sense that she's quite pleasant and
Yes,
rocking, but you probably wouldn't want to mess with her either.
probably not.
Very similar to your
Well,
mother in that way, at least.
okay. It's so hard talking in that voice all the time. I don't know whether or not it's a good thing that I talk like that, but however, it's very good to use my own voice again.
Not necessary inside this house. Believe me, you are very safe here.
Yeah.
This is
Okay.
the safest place in all of Luskan.
I don't mean to be like an intruder or something, but do you have something to eat? Because I haven't had anything
My dear
since
girl, have they not
breakfast.
fed you?
Well, not since breakfast.
I
It
shouldn't
was
be
a really
surprised, really,
long
if they...
drive. It was a long drive, though, or a ride.
Oh, get yourself pleasant and get yourself wrapped up in the lovely duvet over there, and I'll bring you something. Very happily.
Oh, thank you. You're amazing.
Not the word your mother used to use, but very well.
She would probably be like the first motherly figure to in this adventure of
Probably the
hers.
most maternal figure, I will admit that.
Yeah,
She seems rather pleasant as well, and
yeah, she does
wishes
seem
you no harm
pleasant.
as such. A completely
Yeah.
different energy to Vagan, at least. She will leave the room and go downstairs, but as she does so, she will look down. Don't worry, I won't be long. You are
This is an
left alone.
opportune moment for Trix to actually sit down and start writing her diary.
It is an opportune moment. So I presume that's what you're going to do in this
Trix
empty
is go-
room.
yeah, Trix is going to sit in this empty room and write her first paragraph of diary.
As she reads,
And
you hear a word you recognise from a spell book as
hold
you were
on.
reading as a child.
Paragraph. Because I just need to know how long I should make like the first chapter of her diary be. I may chop it up a bit, but I at least have cut it off somewhere.
You hear the word prodicium as she walks down the stairs.
What?
Prodicium.
Predicium?
Yeah.
These.
I put it in chat so you know how to spell it.
Oh,
Prodicium.
Praedicium. I only missed the A. That's not half
But
bad.
you're considering it's Latin.
Praedicium.
You know
Wait, what?
you know
Wait,
most spells I write in
wait,
Latin.
wait. Pray. What does that mean? The Prae.
It depends which variation you put it in.
Well, because I have a coworker at work that
Pray
is
usually
called.
means do.
Okay,
So
because her name is.
as in the connotation of pray tell, do tell. Pray
Okay,
usually means do.
because her name is Preva with the WA at the end.
Yeah.
Praewa. I don't know if that is a Latin word or not.
It's not Latin. It's Indian. However, it's Indian. It's not Latin.
That could.
My
Yeah,
knowledge
no.
is.
Okay.
Could be Hindi.
Well, she is from, I think, Vietnam.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It could be. Yeah. It could be like Mandarin and some Vietnamese. They're very
Yeah.
similar dialects. It seems strange that something that such should have similar dialects, but it does.
Yeah, I imagine. But yeah, okay. So she will write or at least first entry into her diary from what happened, because she would have write one paragraph probably at Vagan's place as well, and probably one at the boat with Captain Mayflower.
Yeah.
But this is like what happens between that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I have perception roll from you?
Yes, you can. Oh, 21!
You smell a smell of pancakes
And this is her reaction in real life. She's just
and maple syrup with some kind of berry.
cakes. She's running down.
As
She's
you approach the stairwell, you can't seem to pass it.
wait. I can't.
As you
Wait,
barrel into the staircase, a barrier prevents your exit.
and she will fall on her ass. What is this?
At this point, Lady Helen will appear with a massive tray of pancakes. Oh, I would hope to avoid this. The barrier is not there to stop you leaving, it's there to stop others entering.
Well, as long as you feed me pancakes, I don't care what the barrier is there for. And she just eyes the pancakes with like ravenous hunger. Can I get the pancakes?
She will agree to say, Finis Prodicium, and walk towards you. Absolutely.
Oh, is that the code word to get through?
Not quite, my dear. Come, have some pancakes, and I will explain a little something to you.
Wait, are you sure I can't do that? Hold on, let me try. Predicium.
Nothing
Does it?
happens.
Aww, it didn't work.
Let's have a talk, and we will discuss why, and perhaps maybe
Can
why it would work.
I eat the pancakes while you talk?
Absolutely, please do, and she will happily hand you a massive platter of about 20 pancakes.
She will
I hope,
grab
I
the
hope,
entire plate.
I hope they're okay. Your mother sent me the recipe some months ago.
She will grab the pancakes, sit down on her bedroll, and like cut off like with a fork and like cut off and like and she will taste it.
As she passes the staircase, she will utter Prodicium again, and you see a sigil on her hand light up this time.
Oh. Can I want to memorize that sigil.
You can try. It's a wisdom roll.
Okay. Oh. 8.
Yeah, you can't mesmerize it. It looks like a sigil. That's about it. You know enough
Okay.
about sigils to know it's a sigil. That's much more. She will happily sit cross-legged and now. I'm sorry I have to keep you here, but you see, it's easier if it's shorter. Do you understand that?
No.
Oh, I guess your education was about as bad as mine was, really. Well, spells tend to be more potent if they are shorter.
Oh, they are?
Indeed. The longer the
What
spell,
do
the
you...
more difficult and the more complex it is. But the more loopholes.
But I haven't cast that many spells.
Not many people cast spells through words anymore.
Oh,
It's an old magic. Comes from my homeland.
but, okay. I have learned that I am, like, a magic person. Does this mean I
She
can,
will
like,
chuckle at
learn...
that.
Hmm?
She will chuckle at that.
Why are you laughing?
It's a
I
magic
am.
person. It's rather interesting. Do you mean arcanely gifted child?
I can do magic, and she will, like, produce, like, a flame in her hand.
It's a very small flame.
Yeah, because I know I can
She
see...
will then look at you and grab your hand, and then she will trace a sign on your hand.
What is this?
She will look at you and say, "Ignis."
Ignis?
A
That
large
means...
flame will emerge from your hand.
Wait, is the flame gone, or is it still there?
Oh,
Oh,
you lost
because I know...
concentration.
Oh, okay. I know that that word means, like, to light something up.
Means fire.
Something... Yeah, it means fire. I know this because mine in real life know that Ignis means that, or to ignite something, or that's where the word ignite comes from.
Ignis is Latin for fire.
Mhm.
Ignitium means ignition, or to spark.
But the ign is the same.
Yeah.
Wait, does this mean that if I just say that word and concentrate on the fire, then I can, like, cast fire at people?
Well, now, and you'll notice that even she's sort of cast, she's sort of written it in some kind of charcoal that's currently on her finger, clearly. For now, and you'll notice the sigil is kind of fading a little bit.
Is that gonna be like a faded scar on
It's
Trix's
not a
hand?
scar; it's just a temporary tattoo.
Okay, but so it would fade, like, totally eventually.
Yeah, in like
Okay,
a couple of hours, to be honest.
okay. That's totally a Shadowhunter thing.
You will say, "Give me your other hand."
Oh, I actually have another hand.
Yeah, yeah, you do for a change. She'll grab it,
Yeah.
and she will inscribe a slightly more intricate symbol on your hand. It has similar details to fire. She will look at you and say, "Watch my lips. Say it like you mean it. Fulga."
Volga.
Lightning will erupt from your hand.
Oh, oh, that shit seems dangerous.
You see no remnants of it anywhere around the room, but there is a ball of lightning in your hand.
Hold on, I need to write this out.
It's called primal magic. We don't tend to teach it because it's dangerous. People at your academy would have been afraid of it. They think all the books
Well,
contain all the spells they need.
so, and she will, like, so, Ignis, and then she will, like, do like that. So
Finis.
it just...
She will say
So,
finis and dismiss it.
and Volga, and she will,
You're just
like,
holding a
point
hand
it
up.
away.
Finis.
No,
The charcoal
it,
will just dissipate from your hand instantly.
oh. Oh, that's so cool.
Might be useful.
That's
Now,
so cool.
this one your mother would not have taught you.
Oh, okay.
She will pull a small needle from her hair, like a hairpin, prick her
Yeah.
finger, sanguinus, and blood will pool in an orb in the middle of her hand.
Okay.
What is this? She will ask you.
It seems like blood magic.
It is blood magic. Why are you afraid of it? She will notice you're
I,
sort of either fearful or kind of worried in your
I,
eyes.
I am not afraid of it, but I have heard stories that one should be careful with it.
One should be careful. It's true. This is true.
What does... Okay, so what is the next step in what you're about to do?
Scutum.
He will look at you, grab your hand from the other hand, and say, "Scutum." As she does so, you'll be surrounded by an orb of blood.
Orb of blood?
Yes,
Where?
around you.
I'm surrounded in an orb of blood.
Yes. Life can protect life, dear child. But you must be tired. Perhaps that's enough for tonight. My husband
Can,
would be
can
proud
I
how
just
well you
ask?
did.
Can I just ask a question?
By all means, ask. It's how we learn, isn't it?
You said that life can give life,
Life can protect life.
or life can protect life. But protecting a life, wouldn't that also mean taking away life? You
Not if
have
you.
to but you have to take away life in order to, give life or give
We are not.
protection to life.
We are not
You have
giving life.
to
We are
unprotect.
protecting it. There is a difference. You are right. There is a difference. If you try and
Oh,
use the power to give life or take life away, then it has different effects. But protecting yourself, no one will hold that against you. I would suggest, however, you don't show it to some. Others are rather afraid of this kind of magic.
okay. I will
She is
keep that
basically
in mind.
teaching you blood magic right now.
Yeah, I kind of can't.
But
This
one
is like
last thing.
blood bending.
One, you preempted me for a second. Look at that, and she'll point to a rat in the corner of the room.
Okay, I see it.
Focus on it.
Okay, and she will start staring at it.
You will say, "Can you remember the word for blood?"
Yes, I do. Shall I say it?
Yes.
Scrotum. I think that was the word.
No. Sanguinas.
Oh, sanguinus.
Sanguine is blood.
Why did I write down scrotum? What was that?
I don't know what's called. Shield.
There. Okay.
Scrotum,
Sanguinus.
scrotum is shield. Scrotum is shield.
Why did I write that down?
Blood shield.
Yeah, but why did I? Okay. Sanguinus.
Go holding your hand. She will say Imperium.
She will. Okay. What happens?
Tell it to go and get the apple. Oh, you see
Go
an
and
apple
get.
in a crate over there, over in the side.
Go and grab the apple.
The rat will, some strange volition of its own, run and get the apple.
Look, it went and grabbed the apple.
She'll look at you and say, "It's not choosing to."
Wait, did I force it to?
Yes. And she will instantly say, "Finis," and the rat will return to normal.
I have to write shit down. Sorry.
Oh yeah, I know. Now, the greater the life, the harder it is. But you must be tired. Please.
I am tired. Well, thank you for the pancakes. They were amazing. And you can like see Trix has like hidden 2 pancakes in her pocket. They're like sticking out.
Yeah, I will see you in the morning. As she walks away, she will utter the word somnum.
And that probably means I just go,
Instantly
bam.
sleep. Yes.
I'm instantly sleeping.
Yes.
Yes. I actually knew that somnium meant sleep or slept.
Insomnia, somnum.
Yeah,
In
somnum.
means no, insomnia, no sleep.
Yeah,
Literally translated, it means no sleep.
no sleep, yeah.
And ER is a condition. No sleep condition.
Okay, so I guess I'm sleeping then.
Indeed.
I am.
Sounds like you probably had a pleasant night's sleep, to be perfectly honest with you.
Yeah, this is probably like a sleeping potion, like I having an uninterrupted sleep.
You don't sense she did it under any sort of will to harm you in any way. More a you need some sleep, get it kind of thing.
Yes.
You probably heard your mother say it a couple of times, but it's not till this moment that you kind of realise that your mother did say it.
Yeah, I have like a flash of memory of my mother saying it.
Yes. At the end of lullabies, you just remember the word somnum for no reason whatsoever.
That's amazing. Okay. Since I am asleep, this is a perfect opportunity to take a 5-minute break, if I can ask for that.
Absolutely.
Because I need to pee.
So do I, actually. All right. You are. Yeah.
Okay, I am sound asleep, having no dreams or anything.
Oh, for once.
That's a new thing.
Yeah. Hey, very new.
Okay.
Pee-pee, but only pee-pee.
Oops.
Exactly. Oh, did I just...
I pressed the wrong button, sorry. My bad.
I was like, wait, what happened now?
Sorry!
It's okay. Yes, okay.
You wake in the morning to a sound of a woman singing.
This is a good way of waking up.
And she's like just lying there, being awake, but having her eyes closed.
You smell the smell of butter and pastry and meat.
Oh. And she's smiling. She's still having her eyes closed. She started smiling.
As you sit with your eyes closed, the smell of violets fills the air. She's
She
becoming
opens.
somewhere close.
She's opening one eye to peek around.
Opening one eye, you see a woman sitting opposite you, just staring at you.
Who is it? Is it someone I've seen before?
It's not a person you've seen before. She looks like this.
Ooh. Why does she look like she could be in family with Romina? Is she
You look at you and say,
related?
"Yes, I can see you peeking. Hello."
She will open both her eyes.
Hello, I mean, hello.
Please, have a drink. She'll hand you a drink. It's pomegranate juice.
Would Trix like that?
Very sweet and perfumed.
I think she would be weirded out by it, but not like it's unpleasant. It's not something she's ever drinking before.
You're looking
So she would be like,
rather strange, I know.
It's it's unusual. Yeah, it is.
Now, I'm glad you're here, but I don't believe we've been introduced. My name is
Well,
Mira.
well, hello, Mira.
I am
I
Lady
see.
Jero's lady in waiting.
and that's Helena, right?
Yeah.
She was Helena's what?
Lady in waiting. It's like personal maid.
Okay.
Now, we can't have you walking around in those tattered rags all day. Get some breakfast, and she'll hand you some croissants filled with bacon. Get some
Oh.
breakfast, and we'll go shopping, and Lady Helena's provided enough for you to have some new clothing at least. After all, we can't have you being seen, can we? I understand that one.
Are we going shopping?
Yes,
No, wait.
we shall go
Wait.
to a particular boutique.
Can I choose whatever I want?
Absolutely, yes, if they agree to it at least.
Who's they?
Well, the proprietors, of course. You're to be dressed by a stylist.
Wait, a stylist? I can't choose what I'm wearing?
Absolutely, you can choose, but they will help you.
Okay.
They are well reputable, at least.
What will I be dressing in?
Those befitting of your present station, perhaps.
And what is my present station, whatever that means?
Well, you're a guest of the lady of the manor.
Okay. Well, I do like your hair though, so I trust you.
Like your hair, so I trust you. Oh, why, thank you for that. Please, have breakfast. When you're ready, come downstairs. Try not to bother the lady in her study, but by all means, come downstairs and we'll see where we're going from there. I believe
Okay.
that your, and with a tone she'll say, friend will be here later this evening to discuss something with you.
Wait, which one of them? I have a lot of friends.
I'm sure you do, but I doubt many of them you'll have to check your pockets after leaving.
Is he vegan?
Yes, sadly I fear it may be. She says it with a tone in her voice.
Oh, but he's fine. He's funny.
Is he indeed?
Yeah, he is.
Well, from my land of Nimble, we don't often find people like that.
Nimbro. That sounds like a fancy place.
It is,
How
yes.
is it like?
It's very pretty, to be honest with you. We don't have many others apart from ourselves there, but it's very pretty.
This sounds like a secret elf island.
No background knowledge at all there.
I am excused. She can come to that conclusion due to what has been said by
she
Nimbro.
can come to that conclusion. Yeah, I'll accept that.
Thank you. And she will state that sounds like a secret Nimbrel, no, secret elf. Wait, what are you doing?
I'm cleaning my camera. I think it's got a smudge on it. That's better.
Yeah, no. She would come to that conclusion.
This sounds like a secret elf island.
She has chuckle, perhaps. But enjoy breakfast, and I'll see you in it, however long it takes you.
Indeed.
In front of you,
And
she was brought up a tray with about 6 bacon-filled croissants, with orange juice, a pot of oolong tea, and like apple juice. She has no idea what you want, so she's literally brought you everything she can possibly imagine.
Oh, that's amazing. Trix will enjoy all of it. She's like, any luxury she's getting, she's happily accepting. She's like been living like shit for the past couple of weeks of her life.
Yeah, she
Or
has.
years of her life. So, no, she's happily taking any luxury she's getting, even though she has never had oolong tea before. She's drinking it, and she's enjoying it out of spite.
Probably very bitter to a child, to be honest.
Well, yeah, I can imagine. But like she doesn't care, she's still drinking it. She knows it's fancy.
Costs money. I like it.
Trix
Basically,
Trix is used to a different kind of standard.
that's true. Trix is used to a different kind of standard.
Yeah, like Trix is the filthiest, richest person. Like if she gets like free reigns, she's gonna be living like a filthy rich life. She'll like do everything. So yeah, no, she will scuffle down everything that's been given by Mira.
Okay.
And I'm calling it the fancy breakfast.
You're calling it the fancy breakfast.
Yes. Do you have camera issues today, Alex?
Yeah, I don't know why.
That's quite sad.
I'm dealing with it now.
It means I can't see your pretty face.
Wouldn't go that far.
Well, I think your face is pretty.
I have marks on it. Why?
Are you washing your webcam?
No.
It sounds like you are.
Why would I do that?
No, it just sounds like you were doing it, and then you were drying off smudge earlier.
There we go.
Oh,
That's better, isn't it?
You were fixing your settings.
I was doing a bit of both, actually.
Yeah.
I did
Wow,
actually.
the lightning on you, Jesus, that's amazing.
My light is actually on now, so
Yeah, but the details of your camera is also just amazing.
should be. I paid enough for it.
You actually you do see, like your camera has the same like frame rate as mine now. It's really smooth. What did you do?
I changed a few settings and I upgraded to 2K.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I have a 4K camera, so
No, sorry, I upgraded to 4K. Sorry.
but that's amazing. Keep it like that.
I try to.
Yes. Well, okay, yes. After breakfast, what happens? I am finished eating my fancy breakfast, and I would probably this will count as a long rest, wouldn't it?
Will indeed count as a long rest.
I will take a long rest. Okay.
I have so many hidden tokens right now. It's absurd.
Trix will go over to the stairs, and she will um she will uh hold out both of her hands towards the barrier just to be safe, and she will say Predicium
The
and
barrier.
concentrate on the barrier.
Can I have an Arcana roll?
Okay.
I fear that you're going to try and use this in short now.
Yes! I do have really good arcana, no! Oh.
At this point, you notice that there isn't actually a barrier there.
Oh. She will go straight down.
Allow me to move you because it's actually a rather complicated map.
Yeah, I kind of figured. We're going up and down and here and there. Ah, amazing. There we are. She will keep
There would
going
be a
down.
small corridor and a table.
She will keep going. She will look over at the table.
Let me see where I am. This is one of these maps where I have points. Hang on, it's the wrong side. Another ascending staircase houses yet another communal table before ascending to the attic room. The door seems to have a stout lock, but lies open. A corridor lays before you, with two
Does it say anything about the table, the contents of it?
The table has a few coins and some playing cards on it. Nothing really on note.
She will take the coins.
Okay, it's like 2 silver.
She'll take it.
Fair enough.
Do I even have the gold that I have written here? Is that the amount of gold I have?
Yeah, you have that gold.
Okay. She will still take the 2 silver.
Either he's starting early, I see.
Yes. Everything counts.
Everything
Okay.
does count.
She will peek into this door first before she goes on.
Upon the door is a large notice which states, Helena's office, please do not disturb. Or
She
Helena's
would want to.
study,
She would want to disturb.
Can I have perception roll, please?
Yes, you can.
You hear some muttering from behind the door, but nothing you particularly notice is cognizable, at least.
She will. Okay, wait. What way does the door swing? Does it swing to the? Wait, is the door open?
The door swings open outward into the corridor.
Oh, into the corridor. Okay, but from which end? Or that doesn't even matter.
Willow's on the windowsill. In a box, of course.
Yeah, he's on top of a box. He likes laying there and watch outside the window.
You know how much cats love boxes.
Yeah, that too. But no, he usually just lays there and he watches because it goes straight to my yard.
Yeah, he's watching the yard. He's protecting you there.
Dude, that cat is following me everywhere. Like he ran down the stairs when I was coming down. Now it's literally insane.
I have cats that do that. Don't worry, I completely understand them.
Yes. Can I? But if the door swings open into the room, I would like to, because I assume the door is closed.
The door is most definitely closed, yes.
Yes. I would like to not go invisible, because I can't do that yet. Wait, what is this? Oh! Can I cast a touch action on myself?
Depends what it is.
Because I have something which is due to my race, which is called non-detection.
Yeah.
So I can hide a target that you touch from divination magic. But can I touch myself with that?
Yes, you are a target you can touch.
Okay, then I will cast. First of all, I will cast non-detection on me.
Okay.
Okay. So I cannot be sensed by divination magic. Or perceived through magical scrying senses. So, and then I would like to go into stealth.
Stealth throw. You know I'm going to ask for it already.
And I have advantage on that. Oh!
Okay.
that's a crit roll.
It is
Okay.
indeed.
And I want to knock on the door.
Your knock seems to make no sound.
Wait, it doesn't make any sound. Okay, can I open the door?
The door appears locked.
Hmm. Strange. Okay. She will move on. Still in stealth. Is any of these doors open?
This is Goomba. No.
Okay, so none of them are open.
They appear to be locked, yes.
Okay. She will peek out to this room.
This dining room is is very grand, and the blue rugs. I've forgotten what I've written. I wrote this. I've just can't remember for a second.
I just thought that like okay, Alex have written this so long ago he actually has to read his notes, but then you probably don't know what you've written down.
The blue rug hosts blue leather chairs and bright white china in this rather grandiose chamber. There seem to be some notes on the table, but nothing of any great reference or relevance to your current viewpoint.
Okay, which basically means don't check the notes.
Which means they're pointless.
Yes.
A door leads to the north and the east.
Yeah. She'll go check the door to the north. If it's open.
Indeed open.
She will peek inside.
You peek into what appears to be a study carpeted with a blue rug. It's clearly unoccupied currently.
She'll go inside and check out the room.
It all seemed empty. A couple of barrels and a letter opener, but not of much interest.
Anything on the table?
No.
What is this thing?
A fireplace.
Anything in the fireplace?
Search it if you wish to.
Yeah, like if there's anything unusual in the fireplace.
Investigation.
Haha! Okay. Wow. No, never mind.
Find some ash, very cold ash that's been there for a very long time.
Fine. Can I, but just like on the way out of the room, just kick the barrels to see if they're hollow or if there's anything inside them?
Barrels
Just
echo with a hollow sound.
okay, so they're empty. I have missed something in this room. I'm so sure of it. I hate this room.
Why?
Because I have a feeling I've missed something.
Why?
Why have you written something about this room and not like these rooms?
I have it, just locked.
Jeez. Anyway, Trix
You
can't
are a
seem to
guest.
find Trix can't seem to find anything there. Anyway. So she's gonna try this door.
The door swings open to a sprawling wooden balcony that overlooks the entranceway and houses myriad of different tables.
She will sneak over here.
Each of the tables seems strewn with dinnerware and naught else.
Does it seem like it's that on everything as she goes down here?
Yes. Looking down, you see the rather emblazoned floor which you did when you entered.
Ooh. She will go down because she can see these stairs, so she will go down here. And she will peek around the corner here. Yeah, she will be standing here, peeking around the corner.
As you peek round the corner, you see naught but Mira sitting at a table, enjoying what seems to be her own breakfast. The room seems empty, but smells faintly of tobacco smoke.
She will go over to Mira.
Oh,
Good morning.
awake at last, we see.
Yeah, thank you for the breakfast. It was amazing.
Oh, it is my job, after all.
Is that your only job here?
Oh, I have
To
many
make me
jobs.
breakfast?
I care for the ladies of the house, which currently includes you.
Well, that's amazing.
You'll find no men in this house anyway, Lady Helena, except for her husband has no interest in them.
Oh, so they like children.
I wouldn't say that.
I just had to. Sorry.
Lady Helena's husband is cautious of strangers.
Yes.
Indeed, as is she, for good reason.
Why is he so cautious?
Shall we say either habit or history?
What sort of history does he have to be this cautious?
Oh, I'm not one to discuss those things. It would be most indiscreet.
Well, you told me we were going shopping.
We are indeed.
I want to leave.
You want to leave? Oh, absolutely. By all means, let's go. And it's an entirely theatre of the mind, so she will approach a. As you're walking down the street, you see a myriad of different people, some rough, some more high class. Clearly, this is not a lower class establishment or an area of town which has any degree of lacking affluency. You eventually approach what appears to be a tailor's, but it has dresses in the window. Above the entrance to the clothing attire shop rests a sign which says N and N Incorporated.
Okay.
Why are you chuckling?
Nothing.
Oh, we've arrived, I see. No, come in, hush along. And she'll sort of usher you inside the shop, which seems to be nothing but pure white.
Of course. Because why wouldn't it? It's Nathan and Amrim.
You know where you
and
are.
Nathan. I know exactly where we are. Okay. She will step inside.
As you step inside, a small bell jingles, and the entire shop seems utterly and completely silent. Almost if you could hear a pin drop.
Is Mira behind me, or is she waiting outside?
No, she is most definitely behind you.
This place seems a bit creepy, Mira.
Oh yes, but Our Lady has an agreement with them. You hear from a voice, I hear we have guests.
Do we have guests, darling?
We do, dear. Yes, allow me to deal with them. Oh, Lady Mira, how lovely to meet you. Again. And little Trix, I see.
Hello.
The red hair's gone at least. Makes something easier to work with at least. The colour combination with red purely clashes with everything.
Well, I actually think that red fits perfectly with red hair fits perfectly with white clothing.
Oh, I disagree most wholeheartedly, but you're a child. What do you know, really?
Well, it was usually how I looked like whenever there was a party.
Oh, yes, that would be the such, yes. Sadly so. There was a disdain in his face and his voice. You see before you a very pretty, rather stout man dressed in a white tuxedo. He's saying that white does not look good with you, apparently. Yeah, it looks fine on him. Yeah, don't worry, darling, I'll deal with this one. And he ushers back to the pack room.
It's fine, darling. I'll continue making the dinner for you.
Enjoy tea as well, it's fine.
By
No.
the way, do you like your meat medium rare again?
Oh, no, as red as it gets, dear.
Okay, it will be ready in half an hour.
You've forgotten Nathan's voice, haven't you?
Yeah, I have no clue how he sounds like anymore.
Now, I see you in floor-length velvet. The lovely hat. No, maybe not. As he looks at Mirror and sees her face, no. Perhaps something more utilitarian.
But I would like a hat.
A hat. Okay. Let's see what we can do. And you're rushed into a changing room and thrown a myriad of different clothings and colours at you, as you can't possibly keep up with them. You just kind of have to submit and accept it.
Okay.
You will come out wearing a brown coat with a myriad of pockets.
Oh! My jacket!
Now this with a white shirt, perhaps some boots, galoshes, yes, no, maybe not. Next season, perhaps. Not now. Some pantaloons, perhaps. Yes, some pantaloons, yes. The hat, the lady wanted a hat. Since what have you been up to? He'll plonk a hat with a bright white feather on your head. That seems appropriate.
This is some good quality hat.
Horses. Only the best.
Especially imported from Sobek in Middle-earth.
Yeah.
Or Midgard. Wait, which one was it?
Midgard, not Middle-earth, dear.
Midgard.
Midgard.
Special imported from Midgard in Sobek.
No, that'll do. I'll square the bill with the lady. Any questions? Trix is probably utterly and completely bewildered by this point.
She will be looking at herself in her jacket and be like,
Are you sure this is gonna fit me for a couple of years?
Oh, it'll grow with you, dear. Don't worry. You'll grow into it.
Okay, if you say so. Well, I can do that. I can do a leather jacket.
and she will still be looking at herself.
Which Mira's looking at you with utter horror. Like, what the hell has he done? But don't say anything.
She knows better.
You will very swiftly then look at you and say, well, it's supposed to be growing late. Let's get back to the house. And she keeps looking you up and down. And perhaps your friend will be ready by now.
Well, I think I look great.
I think you look fabulous, darling. It's gorgeous. Look at it pops in your eyes. And yes, darling, yes, beautiful.
See, can't you be more like him, Mira?
Mira will look at you judgmentally. No, I can't.
You know, I think Nimbrel sounds like a boring place.
Oh, darling, Nimble's a wonderful face. Very gay and happy, at least.
Well, Mira doesn't want to tell me anything about Nimbrel.
Probably for the best, at least. Maybe you'll go there someday. Delightful place. If you're there, by all means, look me up. Willing to re-outfit you at any time. Sure expense, of course.
You have a shop in Nimbrel.
I have a shop in every place you can imagine.
Oh.
Don't we, darling?
Can I have your you know, like a bit? Can I have your business card?
He will flick a white feather to you, which will become a business card.
Amazing. I now have the power to set up an shop.
It's hard to say N, isn't it? Rather than
N. Okay. I now have the power to set up an N shop.
It is you do.
Yes, amazing.
Well, not set up, find one at least.
Yeah, or at least, hey, there's a business opportunity here.
We're busy men, aren't we, dear? Now, run along. I believe there's a rather creepy-looking gentleman waiting for you.
Well, thank
Remind me
you.
he still owes me for those gloves.
Gloves? What gloves?
Oh, the gloves he bought. Still hasn't paid me. Of a shady character, if you'll ask me.
Well, thank you for the jacket. It's amazing.
And by all means, I know it is. You don't need to tell me.
Well, bye.
Hi, darlings. Now, where's the ossobuco?
Amazing. Nathan and Namrin was implemented in Puzzlebox.
Nathan and Namrian are everywhere.
They
It may have been a shitscape of a campaign, but I salvaged something from it.
Yeah, like something good came out of that shitscape of a thing. I still can't believe we used to play board games.
What do you mean? Oh, during
Like
it.
on on tabletop, yeah.
Understandable, considering what was going on in the actual campaign.
Yes, okay. I assume we're going back to the house.
Yeah, she'll go back to the manor. On your way back to the manor, you meet a familiar face. Hello, my dears. Bit late you are, my dears.
Megan,
Hello, my dears.
what do you think of my jacket? Isn't it cool? It has like huge pockets.
That'll be handy for when we're doing things later, my dears. Yes, make a good few bob with that wheel. Yes, imagine what you can fit in there. And what Lily told you and Bodger. Yes.
Oh, did you give Lily my cigar?
I've not left yet, my dears. I've not seen Lily. I'm not that quick, I'm afraid.
Oh, I thought you were quicker.
Oh, I am, but going back right now is not a good move. We'll hold on to it till I go back.
Okay. Promise me you'll give it to her.
Oh, I will, my dears. Scout's honor.
Whatever honor.
She has no idea what scouts are.
Oh, I know.
I just decided that.
Now, we've got to go and see a young gentleman. Very important he is. You met him before.
Is he handsome?
Oh, absolutely, yes. Although you might see
No,
his face this time, my dears.
I'm with you.
She spends enough time outside world to notice that there are some boys that are cuter than others. What is she now? Like 6, 7?
Trix is now.
I think we decided on 6 years old.
Let me check. Yeah, she's about 5 or 6.
Yeah. I think we decided on 6.
Yeah. You know, I'm obviously not doing nothing. I am moving on to the maps.
That's fine. I'm just eating what is it called? Cheese pops? Cheese doodles.
Okay.
Have you heard about cheese doodles?
Yeah, I know that.
They're amazing.
The ragged and chaotic nature of the city gives way to a sprawling woodland, atop which sits an oddly shaped building, complete with an inexorably tall tower. The path eventually leads to a set of stone steps which lead towards the building's stone door.
Okay. Oh.
This looks like the castle from the story that Nanny Vexham used to tell me when I was younger.
Also, would that be, my dears?
You see, Nanny Vexham used to tell me a story, or different stories, from a town called Stardew Valley. And she told me about all of the inhabitants of Stardew Valley and their stories and love lives and all of that. But there was this wizard in Stardew Valley, and he lived in a castle like this.
I look at you quickly. Yes, okay, my dear. This is what you like to believe. My child.
It's true. It looks just like the wizard's castle.
Yes, my dears. Remind us to get you a sip of gin when we get back to town.
Oh, do you have dark essence? Because the wizard really likes dark essence.
I don't know what that is, dears, and I guarantee I haven't got it.
Do you have anything dark?
Tall are you right now, my dears? No.
Oh, you're boring. Okay, and she will just knock on the door. She's into this story now. She's full-heartedly believing this is a wizard from Stardew Valley.
Shit.
I like.
Carry on.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I like to throw you a curveball sometimes.
It's fine. As you approach it, the door swings open, to reveal a stone floor littered with squares and pentacles engraved into the very rock itself. The room smells of exotic spices and magic, leading to a feeling of curiosity. Gloriously around the spiral staircase, all manner of intriguing objects come into view. A moving statue, glyphs which glow, chained crystals, to name but a few.
Did you just explain the inside of the wizard's castle in Stardew Valley?
Not intentionally, did I?
That's exactly what the castle is.
It wasn't no way intentional, literally. I
There
wrote
are like
down.
squares that resembles a pentagram. There's like a moving statue. There's a spiral staircase with like trinkets. It was everything.
Not intentionally, no. Yeah,
Okay.
that wasn't no way intentional. I do apologise.
It's okay. It's okay.
Running
Wow.
about seems to be a hooded man and a strange, arcane figure locked in a circle. The man seems frantic and looking for something.
Hello there, wizard. We have come to visit you.
Oh, yes. Give me a moment. I've lost something. Yep. Get yourself acquainted. Don't touch anything.
Okay.
My dears, we got a busy time. We got a busy schedule. I know. But my dears, no. Be silent, Fagin. I'm looking for something.
She will go over here and start touching things.
A small desk littered with notes sits adjacent to a large brass telescope pointed at the sky.
She will look through the telescope.
Telescope?
To look through this telescope.
You see nothing but clouds.
Ooh, clouds!
Did I tell you not to touch anything?
I'm not touching, I'm looking.
This is bad.
She will peek over to the table.
Ah, here it is. And he'll walk up to you and say, no. And he'll move your hand away from the table. I found it.
What are you going to do with that thing?
He'll hold up a small crystal that looks like an eye. Oh, we'll deal with that in a minute. Now, I don't believe we've been formally introduced. My name's Fowles. We've met before.
Wait, were you the one from Megan's place?
Which one are you referring to?
You know, the only man there with a hood.
Oh, yes, definitely. Excuse the subterfuge, but it seemed appropriate at the time.
So it was you.
Yes.
Haha.
No secret here. You feel like
Hello.
you've discovered something. You've discovered naught.
Nice to finally meet you properly.
Indeed.
So, what is this place? Is this your place?
This is my abode, as you will. But we have a slight problem, one of which you have slightly caused.
What have I done now?
Do you remember the book you gave me?
Yes.
I'm afraid it was a fake.
Oh! Why?
Or rather, it was a shadow of what it should be.
Okay. Do you
I know.
need me to fetch another book?
Indeed I do, but from a rather more treacherous place this time.
Okay. Why wouldn't you go? You seem almighty.
I'm afraid my lack of a bloodline does not allow me.
Bloodline? What does bloodline have to do with this?
Oh, you truly don't know, do you, child?
No, what?
Oh, I guess you'll find out in the long run, at least.
Wait, does this have something to do with the book?
There's a lot to do with the book, after all.
What is the book?
Well, nothing of real note to you. Don't worry.
I actually need you to tell me something about the book in order for me to go fetch it.
But technically, the book belongs to you in a way. Let's just say that much, at least.
So what if it belongs to me? Why do you want it?
Well, I don't want it. I want the person that should have it to be in possession of it. Nothing strange there, is there?
But you just said that was me.
Indeed. Therefore, you should have it, should you not?
But why do you want it if it's my book?
I merely wish to look at it if I want you to retrieve it.
Can I keep the book?
Eventually, yes.
Exactly. Eventually. You want the book.
I don't want the book. I want you to have the book.
And let me have the book.
I don't have it right now.
But when I pick it up, can I have the book?
I see no reason why not.
Amazing! Let's go fetch the book.
Indeed, but thus you need to know where it is, do you not?
Oh, yeah, well, obviously. So, where is this book?
Well, to know that you need a certain degree of history.
Oh, it's in story time?
It's story time, yes. By all means, sit down and enjoy yourself.
Oh, amazing. Let me hear.
Yes, but you do open the window, it's getting very warm in
That's fine. I have my snacks ready.
Oh, you can listen to story time. Is that what's going on right now?
Yes.
We see, it all resides in a city called Ilusk. Or what once was Ilusk, at least. It's now destroyed, and very little parts of it remain. See, Luskan was built atop it, but we're skipping ahead slightly. You see, in around 3000 DR, Ruthan seafarers from the mouth of the River Mirar, which displaced a local population of ice hunters, took this place. After 900 years or so, the city and the people here were crushed under a giant horde of orcs. Even with the help of an individual called Jedi Cronus and his Netherese Arcanists, they couldn't save Ilusk. However, in negative 425 DR, the Netherese strangely returned to resound the city as a Merzocracy, ruled by the Grand Cabal of Mages, led by the Flame Lord. In negative 354 DR, another Netherese Arcanist, Melathar, arrived again, fleeing from some terrible blight he claims from his homeland. Fearing that he would be followed, he sacrificed himself to erect the mage tower that you now see in the docks, as well as huge stone walls and very powerful spell wards. Over the next many years, he and many Netherese refugees came to Ilusk to make their homes, and while Lower Netheril was wasted by the strange life drain magic. However, in negative 111 DR, several hordes swept down from the spine of the world, the coldest part of the world, and wiped out both the Ilusk and Gauntlgrim, as well as most of Delzoon. Most of the citizens of Ilusk managed to flee, and the local elf population defeated the orcs in united front. But however, the resilient Netherese descendants began rebuilding their homes 3 years later once more, trying to restore Illas to its former glory. The Grand Cabal began some imperialism on minus 15 DR to expand their borders south and east, and as a result they quickly met with the elves who prevented their extension. An elven army led by Lord Never attacked and defeated Ilusk once more, seeing it as a threat, though they failed to extinguish all of the Iluskans. After long peace talks, the Iluskans and the elves agreed on making Mirar the border between the realms, which still remains to this day. But now we skip ahead a century in our story, to minus 95 DR. Ruthens returned to Ilusk as invaders this time. They slew the Grand Cabal of wizards, but the rest of the wizards retreated to the host tower. Expecting to be hailed as heroes, the Ruthens were surprised that the Ilusk burned their ships and drove them out of the city with much haste. Over the next year, an individual called Blackspear drove the remaining wizards out of the city and established himself as High Lord. 56 years after this, Ilusk, weakened by the efforts to rebuild Gauntlegrim, was captured again by an orc horde, named and renamed Argarok. It didn't last long, however, as the orcs were driven out and recognised by settlers of Yalorith, Ulth, and Melbourne lands. An individual named Steeldrake led the rise against the colonists as the first prince of Ilusk. In 306 DR, I believe at least, Ilusk was attacked once again by an orc horde, once more. Seems that the orcs like this more. But it was defeated by a quadri of mercenaries. Though 305 years later, when the Everhorde leaves the city in ruins, it was not so lucky. Only the host tower, which still stands, remained. Strange, we still can't destroy it. It took 200 years to rebuild Ilas, but by the time it's finished, the city was already prospering and flourishing with the trade of Mirabar. But they used this profit to rebuild and build strong defensive walls. It created strong ties with other places and mutual trading. And at this point, the Duke of Stormchild becomes the ruler of Ilusk. After centuries of trade and successfully repelling attacks from Ulfgard, Grand Prince Galorn tried and failed to conquer Mirabar, the point of reference, and the line of division. 21 years later, a Netherwintian wizard named Galorn was taken and destroyed. In 1235, another band of orcs, calling themselves the Bloody Tusk, attacked and besieged Ilusk. They continued to siege for 9 years, destroying the city utterly, till the human resistance was defeated. The orcs used the ruins as a fortified bandit camp for a few years, until a Waterdavian mercenary army cleared them out, and with the help from Neverwinter, the city is rebuilt, and now stands atop what Ilusk once was, now named Luscombe. Now, the point of this history is, beneath Luscombe lies the ruins of Ilusk, very small pockets of ruins. Within one of these ruins was hidden something. The book, after all, supposedly. And it will point to a large portal. Through this, which I have been working on for years, you may be able to find it. But sadly it requires a certain bloodline of which I am not privy.
But I have this bloodline.
Indeed you do.
Okay, where's the entrance to this place then?
It's strange. Is it? A strange portal surrounded by purple stone stands in the corner of the room. Yeah.
Okay.
This is what I've been hoping to unlock, and have indeed done so, but I've been awaiting for you, as I've tried to pass through before, but been prevented.
Okay, well, you need me to try and go through it.
Indeed, but do be careful on the other side. I don't actually know what's remaining.
Okay, well, I'll just have a quick peek, shall I?
And she will dip her head in, only her head.
As you look at the surface of the portal, it seems to almost drag you in, compelling you to walk through it. The strange limpid pool itself reveals nothing on the other side. The portal itself seems to be surrounded by gems with appear to be eyes watching you closely.
Since the portal is dragging me, Trix will try and enter the portal.
Into the portal, into darkness with the smell of fetid air and a musty swamp. That's where we end.